Do you ever replay the same situation over and over in your mind? Lying in bed at 2 a.m., your thoughts won't stop. What if I had done this differently? What if something goes wrong tomorrow? You call it overthinking, but science calls it something much deeper. A destructive mental loop that silently damages your body from the inside out. Stay with me till the end because by the time you finish this video, you'll never look at your thoughts the same way again. Section 1. What overthinking really is and why we do it. We all overthink, but few of us understand why. Overthinking isn't just thinking too much. It's a repetitive thought loop, your brain replaying past mistakes or predicting future disasters, even when nothing is happening right now. Neuroscientists call this the default mode network. A part of your brain that lights up when your mind is idle. It's meant to help you reflect and plan, but in a modern world full of stress, uncertainty, and pressure, this system goes into overdrive. Repeat button. The result? Your thoughts turn against you. Instead of solving problems, your brain becomes stuck in what-if scenarios. Instead of protecting you, it starts attacking your peace of mind. Why? Because your brain evolved to predict danger and keep you safe. In the wild, imagining worst-case scenarios could save your life. But today, instead of lions and snakes, it's deadlines, messages, and social media. And this ancient survival tool, now constantly triggered, is turning everyday thoughts into a source of chronic stress. Section 2. The hidden science. How overthinking damages your body. Overthinking feels like a mental problem. But here's the truth. It's a full-body problem. And science is very clear about its devastating effects. 1. Your stress hormones go into overdrive. When you overthink, your body can't tell the difference between thought and reality. Your brain thinks danger is near and releases cortisol, the stress hormone. Short bursts of cortisol are helpful, but chronic overthinking keeps cortisol elevated for hours or even days. Result: increased fat storage, especially belly fat. Slower metabolism and weight gain, higher risk of heart disease and diabetes, damaged muscle and brain tissue over time. Bar chart studies show that people stuck in chronic rumination have 40% higher cortisol levels than normal, even when nothing is happening. 2. It reshapes your brain. Yes, overthinking literally changes your brain structure. The amygdala, your fear center, grows larger and more reactive. The prefrontal cortex, your decision-making center, becomes weaker. This imbalance means you react more emotionally, you struggle to make decisions, you feel trapped in analysis paralysis. A Harvard MRI study found that chronic worriers have a smaller prefrontal cortex volume, proving that thought patterns shape your brain physically. 3. It weakens your immune system. Every time you overthink, your body enters fight or flight. Even if you're just sitting on your couch, this constant activation suppresses your immune cells, leaving you vulnerable to infections and inflammation. A University of California study found that people with chronic worry patterns are 30% more likely to catch common viruses and recover more slowly. 4. It accelerates aging. Yes, your thoughts can literally make you older. Chronic overthinking shortens telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of your chromosomes that control aging. Research from UC San Francisco showed that people with constant mental rumination have significantly shorter telomeres, meaning they age faster at the cellular level. 5. It traps you in unhealthy habits. Overthinking makes your brain crave comfort and control. That's why stress eaters, binge watchers, and procrastinators often struggle with rumination. This creates a vicious loop. Overthinking stress, bad habit, guilt, more overthinking. And unless you break that loop, it keeps spinning, draining your mental and physical health day after day. Section 3. Breaking the cycle. 5 science-backed solutions. The good news? Overthinking is learned behavior, and that means it can be unlearned. Here are 5 proven techniques to rewire your brain and escape the overthinking trap. 1. Name your thoughts out loud. When thoughts spiral, your brain treats them as facts. But labeling them breaks the illusion. Say it. I'm having the thought that I might fail. I'm thinking about what they said again. This shifts your perspective from inside the storm to outside it. MRI scans show this simple act reduces activity in the amygdala, calming emotional overdrive. 2. Use the 5-minute rule. When your mind loops, give yourself 5 minutes to think, then stop. Set a timer. When it's done, write down possible actions and take one step. This technique forces your prefrontal cortex back into control and ends endless rumination. 3. Shift from what if to what is. Overthinking lives in imaginary futures and regretted pasts. Bring your mind back to the present. What is real right now? What is actually in my control today? This breaks the fear loop because your brain can't spiral about what is. 4. Train your brain with daily mindfulness. Mindfulness isn't just a buzzword, it's brain training. Even 10 minutes a day strengthens the prefrontal cortex and shrinks the amygdala. Think of it as a workout for your thoughts. The more you practice, the stronger your control. 5. Rewire the reward system. Every time you overthink, your brain gets a dopamine hit, a twisted reward for problem solving. To break the habit, replace that reward with healthier alternatives. Physical movement, even 5 minutes resets dopamine. Micro accomplishments, small daily wins. Breath work slows cortisol response. With consistency, your brain learns. Peace feels better than worry. Section 4. Final perspective. Your thoughts are not you. Here's the truth most people never hear. You are not your thoughts. Overthinking is not a personality trait. It's not just who you are. It's a habit, one that your brain learned to keep you safe. But just like any habit, it can be rewired. Every time you label a thought, every time you return to the present, every time you choose action over rumination, you're reshaping your brain. You're shrinking the fear circuits. You're building mental strength. And slowly, overthinking loses its grip. So the next time your mind starts spiraling, remember, it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign your brain is trying to protect you with outdated software. Now, you have the science to install a better one. If this video helped you understand your mind on a deeper level, hit subscribe, because in the next episode, we're diving into how chronic stress rewires your hormones and how to reverse it naturally. Your mind is powerful, but once you master it, nothing, not even overthinking, can control your life again.